are you doing?
Feel free to applaud.
Hello out there in great YouTube land and all the lands. Welcome to an all new video. In this video we're doing a movie review of a new film that just came out last week and is a based on video game film that just really rocked it. So we're going to get right into it. Before we do that, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss this video and any other videos I put up. As always people, if you enjoy my content here on YouTube, definitely check out my little social media platforms such as X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Tumblr, Rumble, Patreon, pretty much post on those regulars, so definitely check them out. As always people, let's get right into this. So welcome one and all to an all new video. So like I was saying before, we're doing a movie review of a new film that just came out last week, and it is based on a video game series that is really rocking it. And that happens to be the film called Borderlands. Yeah! Borderlands. Yeah. So Borderlands, like I said, is based on a video game series of the same name, and is a very interesting video game series that has a lot of great imaginative things, is very out there, very sci-fi-ish, very in the future, on all that kind of cool stuff, and is just a really fun video game series. And so the movie itself, actually, surprisingly, I thought did a really good job bringing that world to life and giving us a really great take on that, and giving us a very well-rounded, you know, somewhat of a take of what the video game series brings. Now, the video game series is very mature, and this film, of course, went with a PG-13 rating, so to give it more of a wide variety of, you know, getting families in there, get kids in there and stuff like that. So it definitely toned down a lot of things from the video game, but overall, I think that they did a great job of still incorporating a lot of great adult humor into making it a very family-friendly film. Now, this film happens to be directed none other by a great horror master director called Eli Roth. Yeah! Eli Roth. Yeah! Absolutely love Eli Roth from, you know, his days doing Hostel to Cabin Fever to Knock Knock. I mean, he has done a lot of great films, and I think that he is a very talented director, has a really great eye for horror, but also can really delve into other types of genres as well. Now, even though horror is his forte, I feel that he's done a great job of incorporating, you know, his directing into even family-friendly films, into even non-horror type of films, and I think he does a pretty decent job. Now, overall, I really enjoyed what he brought in Borderlands. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was fun. I liked the whole concept. I thought it was fun from beginning to end. And I really enjoyed just what he brought to it. I like how he didn't make it so, you know, horror-ish. I like that he made it, you know, very kind of friendly. I like that he made it, you know, very, you know, comic-y and very comedy-like, and gave us a really well-rounded, you know, sci-fi, horror, action, and comedy all mixed together very well, and I thought it was really well evened out. And I just enjoyed what Eli did with the film too as well. I think that he had a great eye for what he wanted to bring for the special effects. I really enjoyed, you know, the type of, you know, characterizations he got out of his actors and actresses in this film, and I think overall he just did a really great job of giving us a really entertaining, fun film. Now, if you haven't seen anything else Eli Roth has directed, definitely check out a great film he did back in, you know, the, you know, late 2010s called The House with a Clock in the Walls. Yeah! The House with a Clock in the Walls. Yeah! He did a fantastic job with this film. Absolutely one of my favorite films he's directed. It's got Jack Black in it, Cate Blanchett, and it's just a really fun film. And he just really brought it to life and gave us this really great interpretation of a great book and book series that it's based off of. And I enjoyed the film because it was so fantastical. It had a lot of great elements. It had horror. It had, you know, a fantasy, it had family, it had all the great elements of everything that was fun, and he just did a really good job of bringing it to life and giving us a really solid film. And just like with Borderlands, House on the Clock of the Walls, he just gave that really great kind of vibe that he has a really great acting, but also directing talent that he can transfer into all different types of genres. And I really felt he brought that with House and the Clock on the Walls and gave us a really fun, entertaining film. If you haven't seen The House with the Clock on the Walls by Eli Roth, definitely check it out. He did a really superb job with it. But overall, I really enjoyed what he did with Borderlands. I thought he gave us a very entertaining film that was overly amazing, really fantastic, and just really well casted, and a great film, even though it's been in development hell. Definitely, if you haven't seen anything Eli Roth has directed recently, go check out Borderlands in theaters now. He did a really fun job with it. So this movie has a really great cast, a lot of great people in it that were all fun, hilarious, and did a great job. You know, that were just so fun and awesome. We had Florian Machado in it. We had Ariana Greenblatt in it, who are all both great in it. We had Edgar Ramirez, who was really awesome, and just a really fantastically done cast. Now, to start us off with the cast is none other kind of like the main heroine herself, Miss Cate Blanchett! Oh yeah, Cate Blanchett! Woo! Cate Blanchett! Yeah! Cate Blanchett! Cate Blanchett is a fantastic actress. She can do all types of genres. I love her in dramas. I love her in action. I love her in family. I love her in, you know, animated voice form. She is just a really fun actress, and she can do it all because she is just so badass and so awesome and just a really great actress. And she's done so many different films over the years, all of them. She's done a really great job in bringing them to life and giving us some really fantastic performances. And in Borderlands, it's no exception. She was fantastic as usual. I loved her energy. I loved her direction in the film. I loved her evolution throughout the film. And I thought it was interesting that she plays such a great character that is very evolving throughout the film. And I think that she did a great job of giving us this really great character arc and really fun version from the video game series. Now, if you haven't seen Cate Blanchett or anything, definitely something to check her out in is a great film that came out in the late 90s called Elizabeth. Yeah, Elizabeth. Yeah, she was absolutely fantastic as Queen Elizabeth. She reprised the role in Elizabeth, the Golden Age, and she just was amazing as Queen Elizabeth. She played the character to the T. She was basically evolved into this woman and portrayed her in such a great way, and really gave us a good concept of who Queen Elizabeth really was, the first Queen Elizabeth. And, you know, she just did a really great job of giving us this really outstanding performance that she so deserved all the Oscar noms she got and all that kind of stuff, and just how amazing she was as this character. And I think that Elizabeth is a really great example of showing how talented Cate Blanchett is. If you haven't seen Cate Blanchett or anything, definitely check out her in Elizabeth. She was really phenomenal in it. But overall, I really enjoyed her character in Borderlands. I thought she was a great addition to the film. She did a great job. And overall, I think she was just really fantastic in this film. If you haven't seen her, go check her out in theaters now in Borderlands. She was fantastic. So that brings me to the next actor I'd like to talk about this film. And that is none other than Claptrap himself, Mr. Jack Black! Oh yeah, Jack Black! Woo! Jack Black! Yeah! I absolutely love Jack Black. I think he's a great comedian. I think he's a great actor. I've enjoyed him in pretty much anything he's ever been in. He's always funny, always fun. Even back to his one episode of X-Files he was in, to, you know, films like School of Rock, Orange County, you know, films like that. He has just been always really fun to watch and does a great job. And this film was no exception to that as well. He just was so fantastic as Claptrap. His voiceover was absolutely hilarious as this robot, and he did such a great job of bringing to life his singing. Some of his one-liners was absolutely hilarious. He just did a great job as this character, and I think he really brought Claptrap to life from the video game series and did a great deal to bring that character to life and give him justice, because he was absolutely fantastic as a character. Claptrap is probably one of my favorite characters in the film. He absolutely cracked me up through the whole entire film, and Jack did such a great job of bringing that to life and giving us a really fun performance. Now, if you haven't seen Jack Black in anything recently, definitely something to check him out in that I really enjoyed him in. Is a great film that came out in 2010 called Gulliver's Travel. Yeah! Gulliver's Travel. Yeah! He was so fantastic in this film. I love him as Gulliver in the film. I think he does a great job. I think he's absolutely fun, fantastic, super funny, and I think that he plays the characters so well. I loved his interactions with all the different characters in the film. They all played the characters to the T. It was a great reinterpretation of the Gulliver's Travel films in the past and story and stuff like that. And I just think that Jack was so freaking awesome as this character that played it so well and gave us very many Jack Black isms in the film too as well. And I just really enjoyed the character, and I thought it was a really fun film. If you haven't seen Jack Black or anything, definitely check him out in Gulliver's Travel from 2010. He was really superb in it. But overall, he was fantastic as Claptrap. He was so fantastic, so fun. Super enjoyed him, and I thought he did a great job. If you haven't seen Jack Black recently, I think, go check him out in Borderlands in theaters now. He was really great. So that brings me to the final actor I'd like to talk about that was in this film. And that is none other than Mr. Kevin Hart. Oh yeah, Kevin Hart, woo, Kevin Hart, yeah! Kevin Hart is such a great actor. He's so funny, so hilarious. Always fun to watch. He always does his characters justice, and he just is always very good at all his genres. And I feel I really haven't seen him in too many serious roles, or roles where he's kind of like a caregiver, or like basically kind of like the man in charge protecting somebody type of deal, kind of like a superhero type of character, like you would see Sylvester Stallone or Arnold play and stuff like that. And he played that type of character in this, and I was really impressed with what he brought, because he still had some comedy edge to him, but at the same time I thought he did such a great job of playing that kind of like protector character, and I just really enjoyed that. I liked that he brought that to Roland, and I thought that he did such a great job of playing that character. It really showed another side of his acting ability, and I was really impressed with, because he even showed that most recently in a little short TV series he did, and I was really impressed with his more serious role acting, and I really enjoyed that, and it was nice to see that from him, that he's actually kind of evolved his acting ability. And so I really enjoyed that he brought that to his character in this. I loved it. I thought it was a great role, and I thought he did such a great job, and he really impressed me in this film. Now, if you haven't seen Kevin Hart in anything recently, definitely check him out on a great film that he did a few years back. And he was just really funny in it. I absolutely loved him in it, and I think he was just had a great ensemble cast with him. And of course, the film called Night School. Yeah, Night School. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish, Rob Riggle, Romany Malco, huge cast, Taron Killam, and he just was freaking absolutely hilarious in this film, and so fun, so hilarious, and just a perfect characterization that was super hilarious. And I just loved everything about the film. I thought it was really fun, really done well, and I just really enjoyed it. And Kevin just played the character so much to the T, and it was so much Kevin Hartish, and he just plays, once again, another kind of down his luck, kind of bumbling idiot type of deal, and he, basically raises himself up, and he just was so freaking funny, and I just thought he worked so well in this film. I thought he worked well with everyone that was in the film, and just was a really superb performance, and super fun. If you haven't seen Kevin Hart or anything, definitely check him out in Night School. He was really awesome in it. But overall, I really enjoyed him in the film Borderlands. I thought he was a great addition. I actually was a little worried about his character and how he was going to do in the film, but he actually proved me wrong and was really fantastic as his character, and really did a great job. If you haven't seen Kevin Hart recently, go check him out on Borderlands now. He was really fantastic. So what is Borderlands about? Basically, the premise of the story is Cate Blanchett's character is hired to go find a daughter of this really wealthy, guy that, basically produces all the materials and machinery and stuff like that for the world, basically. And she gets hired to go find his daughter and bring her back to him. And basically throughout the film, she ends up finding out there's more than meets the eye to the film, and that there's more that she's got to do to save the day. And it's a really fantastic film, really done well, really enjoyed it. The special effects I felt were done really well. They were really fun. I thought that the acting was all really done well. The writing was fun. The film was very entertaining, and I think it was just a really well-rounded, fun film that entertained the hell out of me, and I can't wait to watch it again. If you haven't seen Borderlands, definitely go check it out in theaters now. Worth the watch. Giant 10 Goldie movie boxes up. Can't wait to add this to the collection. So that's it for this movie review, guys. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for liking, also thank you for subscribing. If this is your first time here, or you have been before, don't forget to check out any older new videos you might not see in mine yet. As always, people, if you enjoy my content here on YouTube, definitely check out my other social media platforms. Or, if you don't do that, please check out my awesome Patreon page to help support the channel, such as outtakes, bloopers, and all that kind of cool stuff are on my Patreon, so definitely check that out. As always, people, catch you in the next one.